everyone, and welcome back to the Zero Show podcast. I'm your host, InfiniteGates.
I'm your second host, Bumpy Gaming.
And I'm the third wheel tagging along, everyone's favorite content creator, Lightning K.
Yeah, favorite content creator. You don't have 1,000 subs.
Still better than you.
I have 3K. What are you talking?
I got 16, but that's because I've rebranded.
Oh, yeah, really now?
Yes.
What could that be?
Bumpy Gaming.
I guess you could say you've come to make an announcement.
Yes, I've come to make an announcement. Lightning Cayo is a bit... Okay.
Who posted nudes on mytwitter.com?
But yeah, I got a Bumpy Gaming now.
So, can I ask what's going to happen to your old channel then?
Oh, I'm just going to use it as like a personal. I named it after my real name, Ethan Matos. Yeah. I'm just using it so I can have something to link to my main Gmail.
Well, good old channel. I knew you well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now get in the coffin. Yeah. Image Flash, SpongeBob, and Patrick.
Speaking of your channel, what happened to Vlare.tv? You went on quite a bit of a ramble.
Apparently what had happened, it might be back up by the time we're done recording this, but as far as I know, Vlare TV seems to be down for maintenance, and it appears to have been for a while.
Huh.
So it was at that moment I realized... It was at that moment I realized, yeah, I should probably go back to YouTube. So what if Kappa exists?
I mean, I've been trying to tell you that for a long time now, but only till recently have you finally given.
Yeah, don't rub it in. Yeah, and now I say Kappa exists, but what have they really been doing?
Nothing really. I mean, they're probably just... They're like parents. They threaten you with a warning, and then, it seems like you use them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a big hooba-dooba moment for me.
Kind of excited to see you get one of your YouTube poop back up for your...
Yeah, about that.
The new stuff.
Yeah, about that. Yeah, apparently when,
You said you still had one left.
Well, yeah, I got one of my YouTube poops left, but when Vlare went down for maintenance, so did my YouTube poops. Well, most of them, anyway.
Still just put the one up.
Which one do you still have?
Oh, the one that I made of Not a Peep?
Oh, yeah, that one.
Yeah.
I'd still say that's one of your best.
Yeah, I'm getting in contact with somebody who I believe may or may not have archived some of them. I still have yet to get a response.
Alright.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm not going to say who it is for privacy reasons, but you know who you are.
Alrighty.
And hey, if you happen to get them to me by the time we're recording this, thank you in advance. From the magical land of pre-production.
Yep.
Well, I guess all
my YouTube poops are on my channel. Just all of them are unlisted. I think of them are listed, but I might back them up just in case.
I've been meaning to get into YouTube poops for a while now, but my crappy computer can't handle anything that runs faster than a potato.
Yeah, all my YouTube poops were at least like 20 seconds to, at the most, a minute long. They were short as hell.
Probably better than anything I could create.
You know what my computer is?
What?
My computer is more of a sweet potato. Sweet potato? Who do you think you're talking to? If anybody gets that reference, I love you.
With that out of the way, I wanted to briefly bring up some more mobile game shenanigans going on.
Oh boy, mobile games.
I'm keeping it short for this one, but I briefly brought up Dragon Ball like a few episodes, the whole Zenkai Awakening stuff. They finally got around to giving a legendary Finnish character one of them. And those who don't know, legendary Finnish characters are super rare to pull. Like, they have less than 1% chance of getting summoned.
Yeah.
And they gave it to LF Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Granted, they did put out a new summon banner to try and get slightly better chance of being summoned, but that's not really saying much. And what's also funny is they decide to release him alongside another new Zenkai unit, and channels who make Dragon Ball Legends content are overwhelmed with all the grinding they have to do to make these characters more powerful.
Okay.
It's just a little bit silly and a little bit grubby, but oh well. Hopefully they never do something like this again.
I thought you were gonna. I thought you were gonna say scummy.
Nah, I'll save that for later.
Yeah. Oh boy.
This is mobile game stuff, and apparently this podcast cannot escape talking about a mobile game at least once per episode.
Yeah, our first episode was about a mobile game.
Yeah, and it's some. I actually played it recently, and the controls feel a bit better.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the new drifting, turning actually feels more natural, a lot more smooth and natural compared to what it used to be.
I got to get back into that game, and I got something I want to discuss about it, but we'll get there when we get there.
All right, because, well, actually, since it's sort of relating to Mario, a pretty big out of 30th anniversary.
Yeah, like, so the day we're recording this is September 5th, 2020, and 2 days ago, Nintendo shadow dropped a special direct for Mario's 35th anniversary. And I gotta say, it was pretty epic.
Yeah, it was really cool.
I was pretty surprised they actually decided to bring going to bring Super Mario 3D World to the Switch.
I mean, it was inevitable. They brought over Mario Maker. They brought over Mario Brothers U. We all knew they'd bring over 3D World at some point.
And new content too, but it was just a trailer. We don't know what exactly they're going to bring.
What they did with what was it? One of the Mario and Luigi games.
Two of them
when they put on the 3D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And something about actually, this is a pretty funny story regarding one of the new Mario games coming out. Ever heard of the Super Mario Bros. Battle Royale fan game?
Yes, Nintendo's making their own.
Yeah, we lost that and copyright infringio for this. Super Mario Bros. 35.
Yeah,
it's basically Tetris 99, but with Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
If you played the Mario Bros. Battle Royale fan game, it's exactly that, but with less players.
Yeah. And I want to make a joke here.
But
if you don't,
apparently,
no. Actually, you know what? You go first.
All right, because actually, I shouldn't say a carbon copy, but more like enemy. This will attack, which is akin to Tetris 99, like what you said, Infinite. But it's we lost the fan game copyright infringio for this.
Yep.
Yeah.
Actually,
and what's worse is it's a limited release.
Yeah. Plus, you can only via Switch Online, which you have to pay for.
And it lasts till what, March something? If
March 31st of next year.
Yeah, so that's kind of weird. Why would they limit it for such a short amount of time?
And I actually do want to make a joke here regarding Super Mario 35. All right. Hey, Mario! Why are you making Fortnite?
It's a trend, Luigi. As long as I don't have a battle pass, then I'll be fine.
But Mario, I thought you didn't like to mooch off of current trends.
Yeah, well, this is 2020. You gotta do what you gotta do to make money.
Oh no, 2020!
As long as no one's doing the Orange Justice or whatever the heck it's called, we'll be fine.
Oh, speaking of
Lovely.
limited releases.
Oh.
Yes.
Fact, the
Super.
one I'm most excited for.
Yeah. Drum roll, please. Super Mario 3D All Stars.
I'm really excited for that game. I get to play Mario Galaxy again. I can play Mario 64, and I can play Super Mario Sunshine for the first times.
Problem number 1, limited release.
Yeah.
Problem number 2, physical pre-orders. So those are gonna get sold out probably by the time where this video goes up. Who knows? But
yeah, Mike.
Problem number 3, no Super Mario Galaxy 2. That's my favorite Mario game of all time.
Yeah, and then all the fans, for lack of a better word, are bitching and moaning about that.
I'm upset, but I'm not gonna complain as much. I'm just gonna be sad souls. I mean, emulators exist, and I still have the original win game.
Yeah, and I can always hook you up with OpenEMU.
Galaxy games on there.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, and look, I get it. I like Galaxy 2 just as much as the next person, but be grateful with what Nintendo's given us.
Yeah.
No, because
it could have not made this game at all.
Yeah, and you know what I want to say to these Nintendo fans?
What?
Shut up and eat your Super Mario fruit snacks.
I hate it when fan leaks are right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I saw a few days before the Direct, I saw the game explain. Basically, they said that the collection was rumored to be announced, and it came true.
Yep.
The entire Nintendo Switch eShop right now is Mario themed.
Of fucking course it is.
Yeah.
And the loading is Mario 64 running. They're really trying to say, hey, get this stuff before it goes.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, and
I at least want to get the 3D All Stars.
Yeah.
I want half of me wants to get the save that a nice collectible for collection.
But and the game is $60 as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Brody. Remember 2 years ago when I was like heavily biased towards Mario?
Yes.
Like a little too biased for my own good.
Yep.
Imagine if me from 2 years ago saw they were doing this.
Yeah.
Yes. Also, there are 2 particular things I want to mention from this Direct.
Yeah, go ahead.
What's that?
There actually is one game I am curious about. I think it's called like Mario Kart Home Circuit or whatever.
Oh yeah, Mario Kart Live.
Yeah. Hello, welcome to my live stream. And it's sponsored by Raid the Shadow Legends.
People are gonna try and make the most stupid fucking courses. Just
you know what? I have an idea to make a course where like all the boundaries are like my VHS tapes.
Oh, I kind of had that idea too.
Yeah, actually, like some of the tapes I have are actually some Super Mario Brothers Super Show, so that kind of works.
All right, but still, people are gonna try to do some stupid shit with that.
Yeah, like it's like welcome to my live stream, sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Hey Mario, I thought you said you weren't going to go corporate. Shut up, Luigi. That's the Dika version of a me. Nobody wants anything to do with him anymore.
I'm right here,
Oh,
and Mario, as I was saying,
Raid Shadow Legends is a massive multi. That's such a hard word to say.
And Toad, Mario, you gotta stop being a sellout.
And he makes fucking mushroom soup out of them.
Yeah,
Also, that's a good Toad.
but thank you. I know people who could do it better though. But
yeah. Mario,
still,
you gotta stop being such a sellout. Like that.
Oh, that's cool. I've never really tried to do a Toad impression, and I don't think I would try to do one on the podcast.
Hmm.
I don't think before. I don't want to break my voice.
Now,
but that entire direct, everything about it was so well until they mentioned it release, and I
Yeah.
get anniversary, but why? Why would you do something so bold yet so controversial at the same time?
There's actually another thing I wanted to mention. It's actually in the same lane as like Mario Kart, no pun intended. All right. So in Mario Kart Tour, they're adding the 16-bit characters from the original Mario Kart game, including Donkey Kong Jr., who hasn't been in a game for God knows how long.
I don't know why they did him instead of Luigi, but okay.
Well, I think they're doing all the characters, but you know, it's Mario Kart Tour. They didn't have Luigi at day one, so anything's possible.
Yeah.
Plus, back
Also,
then, just a palette swap of Mario.
Also, because it's kind of a weird clash of art styles.
Yeah, like fucking musician Mario.
While Luigi only has himself and just a color swap.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, since we're nearing the 1-year anniversary of Zero Show, maybe we could talk about Mario Kart Tour in the anniversary episode.
Maybe. But you probably remember the exact date better than I do. When
Yeah,
did this all start? I remember it was October.
Yeah, we recorded it October 10th. It was uploaded to my channel originally October 15th.
We should get a special theme.
Yeah, special artwork. Yeah, we should.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. So those are my thoughts on or actually our thoughts on the 35th anniversary of Mario.
Yes.
I'll try and get. Oh, and I also, before we wrap that up, Super Mario Bros. All Stars is.
Oh yeah, it's coming to Nintendo. Well, I mean, it's already on Super Nintendo Online, but yes.
But yeah, that's the last. We forgot to bring about that before somebody holds that against us.
Yeah, but then maybe they might also hold the Mario merchandise against us. Like, why didn't you talk about the Mario shoes from Puma? Mm.
Yeah.
Or the Splatoon shirt thing.
Or the Smash event they're doing.
Weird Mario figure from. Or the Mario furniture in Animal Crossing, or that weird fucking Mario figure from Jack's Pacific.
Oh, hey, we got all of them, so.
Oh, yeah.
Lego Mario stuff.
Yeah, Lego Mario. Well, that already
Lego
came
Mario
out.
stuff I'm kind of interested to get.
Mm.
But yeah, the Lego Mario stuff I'm actually low-key interested in trying to get for myself.
I heard they actually made Mario's house from Paper Mario into a set.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like selling my soul to another toy company.
Oh, yeah, because Bandai's stealing your money.
Yes.
Oh, well, I guess since that's all we have really to talk about Mario, didn't we have some other weird bad news to share?
Yeah, we just want to. How about we just share a brief moment of silence for Chadwick Boseman?
Yeah, the actor for Black Panther.
Yeah. Okay, I think the moment's up.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
May
so
he
and
rest
now
in peace.
everyone on Twitter is bitching about, oh, are they gonna go forward with Black Panther 2?
When dude, the actor died, this is kind of more important than a movie.
Yeah. I mean, okay, I'm just gonna say this here. I've been guilty of the speculation myself, but at the same time, I recognize that this is, a serious matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not more, like, I'm just, again, I've speculated, but not, to the level these guys have.
Hmm.
I'm better than that.
Yeah, we're not told this.
Yeah.
Nah.
Mm-mm.
But I guess yesterday with all the reboot shows coming out, someone brought it to my attention that Powerpuff Girls is getting a new show.
Yeah, for the CW.
Yeah. I did a little research. Apparently, the new Powerpuff Girls is going to be the Powerpuff Girls in their teenage years, presented their childhood.
Oh, yes.
Powerpuff Girls.
You heard me. You heard me right.
Yes, the Powerpuff Girls, except the Powerpuff Girls, except it's written by Dark Pit.
Oh my god. Also, Powerpuff Girls as teenagers. Where have I heard that before? Powerpuff Girls Z.
Yeah.
Except I bet make them resentful, edgy teens.
Yeah.
That makes them magical girls.
Mm-hmm. And it's funny because I think the Powerpuff Girls were originally going to be called the Whoop Ass Girls.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I think that was like the original pilot that Craig McCracken had pitched to the network.
Yeah.
Interesting.
They just had to change the title because, family friendly.
Yeah, gotta be like it's YouTube before you. No, it's not YouTube or MeTube. It's corporate tube, Jimbo.
Stop stealing my lines.
No, I did the Jimbo thing. Anyways, so
I can't wait to see how that falls on its face because CW is known for making dramas.
Yeah, out of like
here they
superheroes and shit.
Green Arrow and the Flash.
Yeah, and Supergirl and all this other crap that. Well, actually, I know a few people who watch, and you know who you are, so I respect them. But I'm not terribly interested in what the CW has to pull out of its ass. I mean, offer.
Yeah. The only thing I remember the CW for is that they aired The Simpsons and Family Guy.
Well, syndication.
Yeah, that's all I watched the network for. Also, CW for kids, that was the thing.
Yeah, the CW used to air 4Kids programs like Sonic X.
And Kamen Rider Dragon Knight.
And then everyone's favorite, One Piece.
I didn't know that.
And Yu-Gi-Oh!
And Kirby right back at you.
I thought that's Fox. Okay.
I'd play the "It's time to duel" meme, but I'm afraid we might get copyright struck.
Yeah.
Because of it.
And actually,
use a couple seconds.
Actually, and back to the Powerpuff Girls. Do you remember the last time that show got rebooted?
Oh yeah, back in 2016, and everybody hated it.
Yeah.
I don't want to be reminded.
You can tell our trust in Powerpuff Girls
No, because
sorely lacking.
Here's the thing. I actually saw the first few episodes of the 2016 show as they aired, and even then I hated it.
I just ignored Cartoon Network entirely.
Yeah.
I was genuinely excited for it, actually.
Yeah. Also, I will say this. Do any of y'all remember the Powerpuff Girls movie from 2002?
Yes.
No.
That was like the origin story of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I didn't think it was a very good movie, but dare I say it's worse than the 2016 reboot.
That is quite a bold claim.
Yeah, because here's my logic. You know, the 2016 reboot, yeah, it's a terrible show, but at least I can watch that and still laugh at how bad it is. But the movie doesn't really do much for me.
Ah,
Yeah, so that's like a fucking nuclear take right there.
Huh. Well, I guess a terrible transition to something I wanted to briefly mention. Mr. Roshi is finally coming to Dragon Ball Fighters, and I could not be happier.
Yeah, isn't he
Oh,
like the
that's
old man or
sweet.
something?
He's Goku and Krillin's mentor. He's an old, wise hermit, and he loves the ladies.
Oh, shit.
The thing about Master Roshi, though, is everybody's worried that he has no Super Dash, which is a universal everyone in the game can do. So everybody's worried if he's going to be the next bottom tier shit character.
Okay, and do you want Roshi to hit on Android 21?
I mean, he kind of worked past his affection for ladies in Dragon Ball Super, so I don't think it's.
Oh, bleh, character development.
Oh, shut up.
Hmm.
But, anywho, I have high hopes for Master Roshi. I'm not going to do a stream because last time I tried that, the internet hated me, so I'm just going to stick to doing a combo video instead.
Wait, the internet hated
And-
you?
Yeah, it wouldn't let me stream at all.
Oh, well, yeah, that sucks.
It'll let me play online games and such, but it'll never let me stream or go to the internet browser without taking 10 years to load everything.
Internet Explorer be like.
So, I'm gonna keep my hopes up. Not sure about a combo video, a full thing. That'll probably take a while, but who knows what'll happen.
Yep.
And one thing I'm excited for about Master Roshi's special moves is unblockable in the air, meaning you cannot block it, you have to get away from the attack. So that's fun to mess with.
Okay.
And I guess another terrible transition. I played a new fighting game recently.
what could that be?
Kung Fu Panda Showdown of Legendary Legends.
Oh God.
From Creamworks?
And for those who have never played it, and I cannot blame you, it is a terrible of Super Smash Brothers.
Really?
Yeah, it is terrible. Like, for yourself, this came out for 3DS, Wii U, PS3, PS4, Xbox 360, and Xbox One.
Yeah.
A lot of consoles.
The reason you don't hear about it is because it got delisted a few years ago.
What do you mean by delisted?
Oh my God.
It's not available on any online distributor like Microsoft Store or the
Or so not
Nintendo Switch eShop Station Store.
So it's not even available on like Amazon or anything?
You can get it on Amazon or eBay or whatever, but you cannot get it off, a digital version.
Yeah, basically you can get the physical version, but not the digital version.
Well, fuck.
Interesting. Apparently, some of the characters have infinite combos where they could just do short hop dares and then unleash an ultimate attack and kill you in one combo.
Sounds like my kind of fighting game.
Yeah, Smash players playing about overpowered characters in your series ever again. Kung Fu Panda Showdown of Legendary Legends has you beat.
Yeah, it's skadooshed all of you fuckers. And
Yeah,
you know what? And
it's-
you know what? That's arguably a good thing because of some Smash players.
Booba.
Hmm.
But the game just feels so floaty. There's no dash ever. Like, you can't dash. It's all walk speeds. Some characters walk faster than others. Some are completely slow.
Okay. Like, who would you say is like the
When the
worst
game
character in the game?
For, I'd think Baby Poe.
Oh no. Oh no. Don't tell that to Twitter. They hate
Oh.
babies.
Oh God.
Yeah, they added Baby Poe from Kung Fu 2 as a playable character, and he's your typical short joke character.
Oh, so like the Jigglypuff of the series.
Kind of, I guess.
Now
So, if you want to
now
call it like that, I was
n-
thinking.
now
I was thinking more Surfbot from Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
all right. Now, do they have fighters from other DreamWorks IPs?
No, it's just characters from Kung Fu Panda 1 through 3.
Because I was gonna say a good joke fighter could be O from Home.
You mean Sheldon Cooper, just playing Sheldon Cooper from Big Bang Theory?
Yeah, pretty much.
Hmm.
Because even like
But-
I don't know if you remember, but on the Wii and PS3 and all those, there was like a Madagascar racing game,
Yeah.
and they
and I
had.
forgot the game came out on Steam as well.
Oh yeah, is it available on Steam or did they delist it there too?
They delisted it, but the thing is, the game had paid DLC for Kung Fu Panda 3 characters like Kai and Poe's dad.
Oh Li Shan.
Yeah, and Kai, his ultimate, kills you in one shot, even when you're at full percent. In Kung Fu Panda, you start off at 100% and you go down to 0 as you get hurt. And
Going
if you're
on-
at 0, you're always at kill percent.
Going on a downward spiral.
Word spiral.
Yeah, actually, I know a lot of people. I know people are mixed on Kung Fu Panda 3, but I'd say that's like on par with the first two. Like, what are your thoughts on Kung Fu Panda 3, the movie?
I liked it. I still think 2 was a perfectly fine way for the series to end off.
Yeah, like
I haven't watched it.
I like the first one the best, and then 2 and 3 are equal. Like I'd give the first one a 10, and then 2 and 3 I'd give a 9.
I follow.
Yeah, because you know what I don't like about the third one?
What?
would be?
They do the third act divorce.
Oof.
Ouch.
Yeah, between Poe and so Jablinski has daddy issues. Actually,
Well,
you know,
this isn't a Kung Fu Panda review. So this is just something I wanted to say about the game.
if you want reviews, check out my Letterboxd. It's Ethan99.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, that seems to be a trend with a lot of DreamWorks sequels. It's about them meeting, parents. Shrek 2, Madagascar 2, Kung Fu Panda 3, and fucking How to Train Your Dragon 2.
Hmm.
Like meeting long-lost relatives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you want to play a terribly bad fighting game where you can just beat the crap out of your best friends or your little siblings, yeah, totally get Kung Fu Panda Showdown of Legendary Legends. It's an 11 out of 10 game.
Yeah, definitely would play again.
Yeah, if for some
But if
reason
you want
you don't want to play better fighting games.
But if you want to play something that game but better,
Yes.
Hey, you know what?
Smash Bros.
You know what? Maybe I ought to make a Bumpy Gaming video out of this.
maybe just have get a copy of it.
Yeah.
It's probably like really. Actually, let me look. I'll look on Amazon. It's my Amazon account with its info. Oh, God.
But
Mm-hmm.
terrible games aside, I did want to briefly bring up some news that I found out. Leafyishere has officially been banned off.
Oh
God.
yeah, Leafy.
And I could care less that he's gone, but people scared about Leafy being, kicked off YouTube is the fact that YouTube never gave Leafy
A warning?
yeah, like they always give channels a warning before their channel taken down, like, hey, we're terminating your channel unless you do this thing or this thing, or just a fair notification.
Yeah.
And all the times he's bullied other people and other channels, YouTube must have thought that just get rid of Leafy and not give him any sort of advance notice.
Yeah.
And that's what has people worried is, oh, if it could happen to Leafy, it could happen to me or you or us.
Yeah.
Anyone.
Yeah, the thing that everybody's concerned about.
And, meanwhile, like channels who actually deserve to get banned are getting away with whatever heinous shit they're doing.
Yeah, like a video showing the most dangerous plane crash.
Showing who?
A video showing the most dangerous plane crashes on the entire planet.
Oh.
And, people dying and such.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That channel gets so many views and such, but it can down or anything like that. I guess it all just depends on the views, and as long as you're not saying something heinous.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this guy is juice.
Yep.
So, I bring that up real quick. I know people are upset that Leafy's gone because they miss their content, and that's fine. I don't really like Leafy, but it just shows why everybody's so concerned.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and speaking of things being ruined, have any of you ever heard of this annual thing called Inktober?
Oh, yeah. Is that where people
Yes.
draw things every day for the month of October?
Yeah, it was actually kind of something that I wanted to do this year. I've been meaning to try and get back into drawing again. But look up the Infinite. Can you look up the creator of Inktober real quick? His name keeps slipping my mind.
Oh, did you send anything in chat?
I don't know, but
Let me
look it up
check.
on Google real quick.
Yes, I will try.
All right.
Jake Parker.
Yeah,
Oh,
Jake
yeah,
Parker.
that was for me.
Jake Parker created Inktober 10 years ago as a sort of challenge to encourage artists to draw something new once every day for the entire month of October to sort of help them improve or learn something new in art. It was something nice that anyone could get into.
Yeah.
Starting last year, people got concerned because he started to put a copyright on the Inktober name as a whole.
Okay.
He did it to keep bad actors away from Inktober, trying to monetize off of it, which I guess I can understand, but people were upset because, copyright is a big pain in the ass.
It is, yeah. Especially in this current age of...
Yeah, anyone who's on YouTube knows just how bad copyright can be.
Now
So,
imagine
yes,
if now imagine if Inktober was owned by Viacom CBS.
No, but Jake Parker just starting this season, he's made things a little bit worse.
Okay.
Apparently, he had completely plagiarized someone else's art book, like page for page.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Yeah, it was like an art book all about Inktober and such. And this channel, not a small channel, it's actually a pretty big channel. Bam, image flash for you. Get the info after post production, but still, he goes into full detail about why Jake Parker is just flat out ripping him off. Not only that, but Jake Parker is also starting to claim ownership of other artists' Inktober drawings.
Wow.
And again, he's using same excuse that, oh, I'm just doing this to prevent bad actors.
No. He's just doing it to prevent bad actors from tainting his fragile little ego.
Probably.
Yeah,
And
most likely.
That this is going to keep people from making money off Inktober, something that he started the tradition, but other artists did the work over him.
Yeah, isn't that like the whole point of Inktober?
Yeah, it's other artists. It's not about Jake Parker. It's about everybody else doing Inktober.
Oh my god. And you know what? We talked a little bit about ego in episode 6.
Yeah.
And how, it does nothing for you.
And rightfully so. Ironically, well, actually, no, I'm just being flat out stupid. Most of the artists that I follow, people who follow other artists, are rightfully saying, yeah, screw you, Jake Parker, and screw Inktober. The tradition is done. I'm not doing this anymore.
Yeah, it's all fun and games till somebody tries to claim a copyright.
Yeah.
This is the whole copyright thing is reminding me of the whole Fine Brothers situation from years back.
Oh yes, the Fine Brothers. Yeah, they tried to copyright the word react.
And, well, congratulations, Jake Parker. You played yourself.
Yeah, he just pretty much dug his fucking grave.
And Jake Parker allegation from the other artist channel.
Wait, hold on. What kind of allegation?
Allegation I told you about earlier was the plagiarism.
Oh, right. I thought it was much more serious than that, because allegations these days.
No, you gotta listen. But still, just I figured I'd say this. I haven't talked this over with all of my art friends because I don't know if they even do Inktober, but being a plagiarist, trying to claim ownership of other artists' art just because of something that you started to prevent bad actors, fuck off.
Yeah, and you know what I have to say to that?
I'm not... What?
Oh, no, actually, you go first. You sound like you were going to say something cool.
Nah, I was just going to say, fuck, congratulations, Jake Parker. You've successfully turned me away from doing Inktober ever in my life. I hope you're happy.
Yeah.
That's probably for a lot of people.
Yeah.
And I just want to... I got a meme here that I'm going to image flash when I say what it's about. Alright, so, ew! Scumbag!
Yeah. Scumbag.
Plus, if I wanted to do Inktober, call me lazy or whatever, art, because I am not going to have every day of the month to draw something.
Yeah,
because, people can be busy sometimes.
And people get burnt out and shit.
God forbid if I miss a day, or if I just don't want to do it because I have other stuff I'd rather be doing.
Yeah.
Hooba-dooba.
Yeah, so you couldn't even do Inktober even if you wanted to.
No.
Hmm.
And I don't think you guys would either.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's because drawings, like doing something repeatedly for each day, it gets like tedious after a while.
Yeah. And not knocking anyone who did do this before. And yeah, if you do it, kudos to you, but it's not for us. I'm just a poopy head. I don't do drawings every day.
A knucklehead McSpazatron.
Yeah.
Oh no! What did you say?
Yeah,
Poopy head. You're like Francis. Leave them alone. They are poople heads.
Pretty much.
Actually, there's actually a quote I want to use to describe like John, whatever the fuck, as a person. Well, this is a quote from, you probably don't know this guy, but Jeff Garlin. He's been in a couple shows and movies. He's an actor. So he says, like, ego does nothing for you. It's about being humble and being confident in who you are and what you do. And, I said in episode 6, I know what it's like to be narcissistic.
Yeah.
I can gladly say, what?
No,
I might make this to an actual tweet. Like, I can gladly say I've removed narcissism and ego and all that from my life, because it gets people into more trouble than it's really worth.
Yeah.
Makes you an asshole too.
I'm done with the bad news. I'd rather we move on to something else.
Yeah, like Finnabunk and Gerb.
Finnabunk and Gerb, you are so busted.
Yeah, so
because didn't it come out?
Yeah, there's a new Phineas and Ferb movie out on Disney Plus called Candace Against the Universe.
I have yet
Why
to
is
watch
that
it.
title?
Spoilers.
Why does that title sound familiar though, like an existing movie or something?
Oh, I don't. Well, because I think I talked about it in an earlier podcast that they were actually making it.
I recall that, but I mean like an existing movie before this one.
I'm not sure. All right,
I could be wrong.
So here are my thoughts.
What's it about?
So the plot is like so Candace and Vanessa. Well, Candace gets like abducted by aliens. So now Phineas and Ferb and everyone else have to save her, and even Dr. Doofenshmirtz comes along for the ride.
Didn't they have an episode where from Mars?
Well, yeah, Candace was the Queen of Mars. That was different though. Like, this is an entirely new thing.
I guess so.
Yeah, and I really like the movie. Dare I say it? I actually think it's better than the previous Phineas and Ferb movie they did.
Which one was that?
Across the Second Dimension.
Oh, that one was pretty. I barely remember anything from Ferb.
Yeah, like, I have issues with that one, glaring issues, but I still liked it. But, Candace Against the Universe pretty much is like that, but improved. Like a real, like, fucking upgrade. I can tell you some things I particularly liked.
Like what?
Okay, so, well, they actually give some good character development to Candace.
Really?
Yeah, like they further, like, develop her, so, because how in each episode it's her trying to bust Phineas and Ferb, and you realize, like, she's kind of obsessed with it in a way.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so, like, and and she fails yet again to bust Phineas and Ferb, so she starts to feel like worthless, I guess you could say. Like she feels like she isn't really special. Yeah, pretty much, actually.
Huh.
Interesting.
Yeah, and then the whole plot is initiated because Phineas and Ferb kind of feel bad for Candace and they make her a gift, and then right as they're about to give it to her, Candace gets abducted by aliens, and then that's when they get everybody to save her.
Talk about bad.
Yeah.
Talk about bad what?
Bad timing for Phineas and Ferb.
Or is it bad writing in this case? No, because I really like this movie. It tells us that, no matter how low one's self-esteem is, they should never resort to becoming obsessive and controlling just so they could feel better about themselves.
Right.
Yeah, so Candace kind of has low self-esteem, and then there's also the leader of the aliens in the movie, all I'm going to describe her as is what Candace probably would have become had she let her feelings taken over her.
It's like the worst case scenario for this.
Yeah, because people say that about Toy Story 3 as well, how Lotso is essentially what Woody would have become had he stayed jealous of Buzz.
Right.
If that makes any sense.
No, I follow.
Yeah. It kind of makes... Her name is Super Super Big Doctor, because they have, weird alien names. Yeah, because it makes her kind of even more menacing of a villain, because, she's essentially manipulating Candace, using what she knows against her in order to join her side. Yeah.
Well, that's fun.
And then there actually is one really good aspect about it.
What's that?
Okay, sometimes in these kids' movies, there's that part where there's the argument and then the split up and,
Yeah, that's what you call the third act divorce.
Yeah, third act divorce, poopy trope, and then if a movie does it more than once, we say diarrhea trope. Yeah, Trolls World Tour.
Yep.
Yeah, so they do it in Candace Against the Universe, but I actually like how it's executed. Yeah, because
how did they do it?
So Phineas and Ferb, they finally reach Candace, but at that point she's already been, under control by Super Super Big Doctor. And then since Candace pretty much turns them away. But what makes the scene stand out is that Phineas isn't really mad at Candace, or neither of them are. They just wanted to help her, and Candace isn't really mad either. She's just been corrupted. But the standout here is that there's no argument and falling out.
Yeah.
So they just completely bypass that and.
Yeah, it's just and it works here. Yeah, because I'm gonna tell you right now, that whole thing was kind of a problem I had with Across the Second Dimension. Because if you remember in that movie, Phineas and Ferb, they discovered that Perry is a secret agent.
Right.
And then, upon discovery, Phineas, he just keeps yelling at Perry, oh, how could you? We could have been a super spy team, And, okay, with that, I get what they were trying to do. They wanted to show, Phineas was, frustrated, almost. But, I feel like some of his criticisms towards Perry were kind of going a little too far.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt like he shouldn't have been so. I feel like he shouldn't have been so
too ham on him.
Yeah, I think he really should not have been as harsh. And plus, kind of feels really out of character for Phineas because he's always portrayed as optimistic and understanding and crap.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and then and I just remember another Phineas and Ferb special. If you remember, the crossover they did with the Marvel superheroes.
Right.
I remember the night that aired, and do you remember there were the parts where Candace kept screwing everything up and Phineas was, yelling at her?
Yeah, he was just being really harsh.
Yeah. I get you're angry about, Candace, but, don't be, that doesn't give you the right to be a douche.
I'm pretty sure Spider-Man would have been like, yo, bro, that's not cool.
Yeah. And, he fucking You know, oh, I have to be angry at you because the plot demands it.
And Ferb is just the I'm mad, I'm disappointed.
Yes. Yeah, but yeah. So there must have been like a really weird time where they really did not know what they were doing with Phineas's character.
I guess so. I'm kind of wondering how Dr. Heinz Doofenshmirtz fits into the movie.
Oh, so basically what happens, well, see, it's not just Candace who gets abducted by aliens, it's also Vanessa.
Really?
Yeah, and then Doof knows about it because Vanessa posts about said abduction on social media.
Oh.
Yeah, so Phineas and Ferb, they basically invent a portal to go to the planet, but instead of taking them to the planet, it takes them to Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated.
I'm kind of surprised that they took Best Girl Vanessa away like that.
Yeah, I guess it's for the plot, and Dr. Doof and Agent P goes along with them, and he's trying to keep his identity a secret.
Wait, really? He's trying to go... Is he on a mission to stop Doofenshmirtz or something?
He is.
Oh.
Yeah.
Even though Doof is just trying to get his daughter back.
Yes. Yeah, because whenever Doof is up to something, they're always sus at the OWCA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just seems a bit, though, that they can't give Doof this one little pass because, his daughter's being abducted by aliens.
Yeah, and Phineas and Ferb are there because they want to give Candace the present. And actually, the scene where they do show the present to Candace is actually almost got some tears out of me. I won't lie.
Huh.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a little bitch when it comes to these kind of things.
I get.
When they're executed really well, it's like
I always kind of like that the Phineas and Ferb specials never really follow the same trope that the episodes do, where it's just the same thing over and over and over and over.
So I remember the Star Wars special. I don't remember much of that, to be honest.
The Star Wars special is just a complete retelling of Episode 4, except it's just Phineas and Ferb characters in place of the swans.
Mm-hmm. And then we talked about Mission Marvel, which even then I knew something was off about it. And in hindsight, I think it was those scenes of Phineas, losing his shit at Candace.
I recall Dr. Doofenshmirtz was just being a big fanboy to Darth Vader.
Was he? I don't remember. In the Star Wars, I'm talking about Mission Marvel. Yeah. And in terms of like Phineas and Ferb, the show, I'd say that's like one of my favorite cartoons like ever.
I kind of dropped out of the show once I realized it's just a spoof.
Yeah.
Formula they're doing again.
Yeah. Because Phineas and Ferb, like I'm gonna tell you right now, a lot of my favorite childhood memories are associated with that show. I remember around the time it came on, I had like this friend who was also like a super fan of it.
Neat.
Yes, it was a girl too, so.
Okay.
Yeah, and yes, I know. Yeah, I had the crushies for her.
Is there anything else about the movie that was bad or really good?
No, I pretty much liked just about everything that happened in Candace Against the Universe. Yeah, it was good.
Yes.
Well, I guess in terms of new stuff, Infinite, you had something you wanted to say as well?
Oh boy. So literally, I'd say over an hour ago, the first episode of the new Kamen Rider show premiered. Editor Saber. Ooh. Alright, so yeah, that
How'd it
happened.
go?
Pretty good. So, yeah, the episodes are referred to chapters. So, the first episode's called Chapter 1. In the beginning, there was a flame sword. I'm just gonna read the synopsis off of the Common Writer Wiki, because I'm a basic motherfucker like that.
Alrighty.
You basic motherfucker.
Alright, so, yeah, and I'll try and fill in some of the details, because this isn't what actually fully happens in the episode. It's just basic synopsis. So here we go. Renowned novelist and owner of the fantastic Kamiyama bookstore, Toma Kamiyama, wakes up after witnessing the same dream, where Wonder World invades the real world. They're in a midst. Sorry, I can't English. They're in the midst between several common riders. Toma is unable to save a little girl who pleads for help until she was saved by a swordsman who was the previous common rider Saber before somehow Toma gets the powers of Saber. Anyways, a Wonder Ride book, which is the gimmicks for the show, was left in Toma's hands, which is the Brave Dragon book. These are the transform into Saber. As he wonders, why do this? I think I'm forgetting something important, something I must do. Toma takes his editor in charge of his latest manuscript, May, to present a copy of his book to Ryota when in town for their birthday. Just then, the color of the sky suddenly changes as strange things start to happen. The world, as Toma knows, about to change right before his very eyes. So I'll try to remember what happened in the episode. Basically, there's this thing called like Wonder World or whatever. Basically, it's like a giant pop-up book. Like, basically, like the villains are like trying to like change the world or something. Basically, Monster of the Week shows up. Toma gets the new Seiken sword driver, transforms, beats up the monster. Monster grows large for some reason, and finishes him off by slashing him everywhere. The first episode of Saber went. It was pretty good.
Any gripe with the...
Yeah, any gripes with it?
No, I don't think I had any gripes. I watched it live, so there was no subtitle, so I couldn't really tell what was going on. So I don't know. I might give a better review when I watch the subbed version.
All right.
So,
well, I guess we could just have a quick edit of text on screen a few days after you watch the sub version, if your opinion changes at all or not.
Implying he watches it before I get there.
Stuttering.
Yeah, I know.
We can't English today.
I can only do French, monsieur.
Yes. I guess look forward to more Saber episode reviews as more podcast episodes come out.
Oui, oui.
Like what you guys did with Rick and Morty.
Oui, oui, monsieur. Oui, oui.
Yeah. Actually, I guess now that you mention it, Season 5 of Rick and Morty got a storyboard trailer shown off.
Oh, really? Really?
It was a few weeks ago. It was basically Morty is dragging a dying Rick into the car. Morty was trying to fly the car back to Earth. The entire thing was coming apart. Jessica calls Morty and says, "Hey, want to hang out?" Morty is like, "Sure." They survive crashing into the ocean, and Rick wakes up, and this Aquaman look motherfucker says that he's Rick's arch nemesis or something.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oui, oui. Yes, as we say, I cannot English. Yeah. It sounds very interesting.
But that's really all we have to go off of it. There's not really much else to it.
Oui.
Here's hoping that season 5 will be better than seasons 2, 3, and 4.
You do not like those seasons?
Not really. No. Actually, if you want a better idea of why I think so, I'll leave a link to Lemon's video on Rick and Morty.
Okay, Emperor Lemon, he is so good.
I believe it's the one with good show, mad fan base. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, plus he popularized downward spiral.
Oui,
Yeah.
oui, and I
Plus,
am writing
Rick kind
the
of-
downward spiral.
Pickle Rick kind of damaged Rick and Beyond Repair. Now it's just a meme, and it's a bunch of merchandise.
Oh, monsieur, you know, he turns himself into the pickle and then proceeds to call himself Pickle Rick. That is the funniest shit I have ever seen.
I guess before we go, I did want to briefly mention something since we were on the topic of Finnabunk and Gerb.
Oui, oui.
Remember the old N-word skit that we did
Oh yeah.
so long ago?
Yeah, that.
Oui, oui.
I want to do something in the similar vein to that, but for Phineas and Ferb.
Oui, oui, yeah. I'm on board
We're not
with
giving
that.
away any details about it because I want this to, be special, but just keep that in mind. Work on eventually.
Sounds like a very good idea.
But I'm hoping to get it out sooner rather than later, but who knows, especially with a recent event.
Oui, oui.
But I guess that's all you've got to say on Common Rider.
Yeah, Kamen Rider Saber episode 1. It's good. As I said, look forward to more of me talking about Kamen Rider Saber as the show continues.
Is it gonna be every Saturday?
Yeah, hopefully every Saturday, because sometimes Rider takes a break due to sports.
Or the
Sports.
recent events.
Yeah, or that.
Yeah, didn't they delay one of the seasons because of COVID?
Not seasons, but the Kamen Rider Zero One movie got delayed, and last week when the Zero One aired, we know that the movie's coming out in December, so that's cool. But for some reason, the Kira Major movie got delayed.
Oof.
When the Rider and Sentai movies are usually paired in movie theaters. So this
Well,
is
that's interesting.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
Apologize if I seem like I took up so much of the spotlight this episode. I just had a lot that I wanted to get out there.
Oh, that's completely fine.
Yeah, no, it is fine, and I believe we
some twist.
I believe we just wanted to chat for this next topic.
Yeah, just regular chats. Not gonna lie, I'm actually kind of interested in Kamen Rider. For real.
I am not interested in this cock rider.
I know. I know that, Ethan. I said, but that's completely fine. I'm not pushing you to watch it. I'm not that much jerk.
Okay. I appreciate.
But I want to see. Well, I'm not gonna make any bets, or I wonder if any one of us will be able to get a physical version of Super Mario 3D All Stars.
I will try. I might ask for it for Christmas, but I wanna get some of the Kamen Rider Saber toys for Christmas. So,
You know, that is a very scummy tactic for Nintendo.
Yeah.
What's with the French accent, though?
I cannot English today. I can only French. You should know. We already established this.
How do we turn?
I know, but it.
off?
I'm
Button for more.
actually, there is one thing I wanted to go over for the chat topic.
What's that?
Do you remember back in episode 3 where I went over that that Nintendo Direct link that I made?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Brody, did you know that I used to be one of those toxic Nintendo fans?
Wait, what?
I used to be one of those toxic Nintendo fans.
Yeah.
Yes. You were.
Yeah, and did I ever read off that fake leak to you that I made back in 2015?
I don't think
You read it off to me, and the entire episode is still up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did watch that.
Okay, do you remember anything about it?
I remember.
No spoilers. I'm not asking you.
The head honchos were disappointed that people didn't like E3.
Yeah, I made that thing because of how underwhelming E3 was. And I was a dumb teenager, so I kept saying to myself, "Oh, they better do a Nintendo Direct to make up for this shitty excuse of an E3 conference."
Who's to say we're still not dumb teenagers?
Well, yeah, all those jokes I made, which I can't make now because, Anyways, and plus, the French people have standards.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, doing a little bit.
Well,
Here, if they're all right.
Well, jazz. Well, that was actually the whole idea behind it. Anyways, I'm going to read off this Nintendo Direct that I made.
No, don't read off the whole thing.
All right. So yeah. You got the Nintendo logo, August 21st.
Bumpy, if you want to do that, save it for the next episode.
Oh, okay.
Or
Okay.
the anniversary.
Yeah. I'll do that. Shameless self-promo for episode 8. Image flash a temporary thumbnail.
Well, I guess we better wrap it up. It's actually getting really, really late by us.
Yeah, it really is. It really is.
50 where I am.
I've been trying to get better sleep. I haven't been resting well. But until next time, this is Lightning Cayo signing off, and pray to God I don't have a French accent the next time we start doing this.
Yeah. Oh, what do you have against the French?
Nothing. It's just I hope this isn't contagious.
Well, I hope not either. I mean, I get. Well, this voice kind of ties into my German a little bit. Ja. Yeah. So, anyways, this is a Bumpy Bumpy Gaming going back under the bed, hoping to get rid of this French accent. And how about you, Brody?
And this is InfiniteGates, and I'm cutting contact.
Bye bye.